Okay, now that we know how to find the mean and we know how to find the deviations from the mean, let's figure out how to find standard deviations. So here's what you do. Step 1, find the mean of your data. Step 2, find the deviations from the mean. That's what we did in the last example. You take the number minus the mean. Step 3, square each deviation. So you're going to take everything you get in step 2 and you're going to square it. Step 4, add the squared deviations. So everything we've done right now is right here. We do the number minus the mean, we square them all, then we add them up. So that's step 1, 2, 3, and 4. Step 5, we divide by n minus 1. So if there's 10 in your sample, you're dividing by 9. If there's 7 in your sample, you're dividing by 6. Whatever your sample size is minus 1. And then the last step is take the square root of that. So let's look at that in an example. Let's do all those steps. Here's the formula on the right for standard deviation. So I took all the numbers, I added them up. I got 184 divided by 8. So what I have there is my mean. 23 is my mean. And let me put an X bar above that. Whoops. So this is my mean, my X bar, okay? So I found that. Now I'm going to take all the numbers in my data set. 7 minus 23 is negative 16. 9 minus 23 is negative 14. 18 minus 23 is negative 5. 22 minus 23 is negative 1. 27 minus 23 is 4. 29 minus 23 is 6. 32 minus 23 is 9. 40 minus 23 is 17. So step 2, I found all my deviations. This is how far it deviates from the mean. Now we're going to square those. Negative 16 squared is 256. Negative 14 squared is 196. Negative 5 squared is 25. Negative 1 squared is 1. 4 squared is 16. 6 squared is 36. 9 squared is 81. 17 squared is 289. Now we're going to take all those numbers and add them together. Step 4, you add those together, you get 900. Step 5 says, so we've got the top done. We added all those together. That little E sigma means add them up. So we subtracted, then we squared, then we added them up. We're on step 4. Step 5 says take that number in the numerator and divide it by n minus 1. Now first we got to see how many are in our sample. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So after counting those up, we know that n is equal to 8. Okay? I just counted the number in my sample. So I'm going to go down here and I'm going to take 900 and divide it by 8 minus 1, which is 7. 900 divided by 7 is 128.57. Now the last step, you take the square root of that number. Plug it in a calculator. Square root of 128.57 is 11.3. So what they want to see is this 11.3. That would be your standard deviation.